college hoops. What we do this time of the year, when we get into late December, early January, we'll get into the blocks of games. But here we're just going to ask the cappers, just give us what you got from college basketball. So our college basketball segment ready to roll here. Let's get it started with Chris.
A couple I'm looking at here today. This Bama Clemson game. Give me the over in the first half, 79.5. I think Alabama comes out strong here in the first one, and given that, so we'll take over in the first half in that one. I'm going to take Auburn versus NC State there with -6.5 is what I've got. I think they just get it done there at home in that one. And let's see another one. And I'm going the other direction here. Mississippi State, Georgia Tech. Let me make sure that line hasn't changed as far as an under, because I think we see a lower scoring matchup in that situation. Let's see, 149.5. Yeah, I still lean the under in that one. I just think we see a lower scoring defensive battle between those two.
There we go with Chris. Next up, we go to Al Ninos.
Yeah, that's probably actually my favorite play, or at least one of them on college basketball, is that under there, Mississippi State. Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech coming in 6-2 to the under. Mississippi State is 7-1 to the under. So I'll take this one to stay well under this number. And I was leaning towards that over in that Clemson-Bama game as well. Clemson coming in 4-3 to the over. And Bama sure likes to push the pace, so I can definitely see that one going over the total. Louisville, Arkansas should be a good one. Louisville still undefeated here. Should be a good matchup, though. Arkansas playing some pretty good basketball themselves, but still think I'm laying the points here with Louisville here to get it done on the road.
Yeah, from Al Ninos here. Tell you what I think here about some of these games. I got three of them for you here. I'm going to take Youngstown State -3.5 against Wright State. You know, Youngstown at home has shot well from 2 and 3 this season. They defend the three-point line very well and force turnovers. You know, Wright State has been poor on the glass on both ends, and they turn the ball over. They struggle to defend inside. We'll take Youngstown State here -3.5. Air Force, we'll take them +6.5 against Pacific. Air Force at home, you know they have the elevation there against this traveling Pacific Tigers team. The Falcons have good size. They convert well inside and can defend the three-point shot. Pacific is a team that turns the ball over and does not force them on the defensive end. UOP lacks size. We'll take Air Force +6.5. I'll take the UCLA Bruins here -1.5 against Washington. UCLA, a talented team sitting 17th in the nation in defensive efficiency. They are an experienced team that shoots well from 3 and inside. Washington does not force turnovers on the defensive side of the ball, and they struggle to score inside. They dropped both of their step-up games here against Baylor by 9 on the road and by 13 to Colorado on a neutral court. Not a particular large team, sitting about the Ken Palm 207th in the nation in size. You know, despite being a Big Ten team, you got to get size in this conference. I don't know what you're doing recruiting-wise, but when you play in the Big Ten, you need size, especially with these big teams inside. You know, all these teams were inside your Wisconsins, your Michigans, your Michigan States, your Ohio States. All these teams have size, and if you want to compete in the Big Ten, you better recruit size. I don't know what the hell Washington's doing over there, but I'll go ahead and take UCLA -1.5. All right, let's continue here on this Homies Morning Show as we continue on.